I'm starting to believe y'all need a cup to deal with me.
Hello, you guys, and welcome to the Simply Her Empowerment Connection Show. I'm your host, Nikki A. Kaiser. What's going on? Happy Sunday. Now, listen, this is the perfect time to go on and like, tag, and share this video. Listen, it's Sunday. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Okay, y'all, we have completed our first 7 months of this amazing 2022, right? Now we're getting ready to go into the last of the months, y'all. And definitely, I know that you have some amazing stories. You've had some highs, some lows, and all these great things. Tonight, we're talking about business. Tonight, we're going to be talking about making some boss business moves. Tonight, we are going to be talking about having an amazing time in business. Like, you got to get ready. Hello there, Facebook user. You got to get ready for this hustle. You got to get ready for this grind. You got to get ready for this work. Jessica Byrd is not by no means is she a stranger to doing the work. She's no stranger to getting the work in. And tonight we're super excited about having her on our show. And we are super excited about having you. So do me a favor. Go ahead and put your name down, like, tag, and share this video. And really seriously, get somebody on and let them know. We're going to learn tonight how to make some business moves like the bosses do. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome our guest to the show, Jessica Byrd.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay,
How are you?
I'm doing good. How you doing, Miss Nikki?
I'm doing well. We got our guests in. They giving us the happy love celebration.
Okay.
Listen, we got the boss moves. All right,
Absolutely.
Miss Judith. You got Miss Judith in the house.
Hey,
Hello, you guys. This is an amazing time for you guys to like, tag, and share this video, share the love,
yes,
and definitely. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna let this lady introduce herself. Do what you do, Jessica, while I get our friends on, okay? Go
okay.
ahead.
So I'm Jessica Byrd, and I'm the owner of J's Curve Collection, which is a swimsuit business for plus size women. We're now doing regular. And also, I have a nonprofit, Young Teens Becoming Queens. I'm getting that started. And also, I'm a vendor host. So I've been hosting vendor events maybe a year now, I want to say. Basically, I am a person who loves to hustle. I'm gonna hustle for what I want. I go against the grain when it comes down to businesses. I love to network. I love to host events. This year I got on my element and I hosted so many events from pool parties to business events to doing my first children vendors event. And when it comes down to J's Curve Collection, I like to get into different swimsuits. When it comes down to plus size, I can go up to a 7X. It just depends on what size you wear. And I'm just elevating. I'm here to network. I'm here to tell y'all how to start your businesses. I'm here to show you the pros and cons of everything.
All right. I'm excited. I'm
Yeah,
excited. I'm excited. Yes. Young Teens Becoming Queens. Yes,
yeah,
that's a nonprofit organization that Miss Jessica is the founder of. Listen, J. Kirby Collection. Girl, when you came out with those amazing swimsuits for the curvy girls, for the plus
yeah,
size, for the thick chicks, for us girls who are phenomenally fabulous
yeah.
in our bodies, honey, listen, you better know that it is amazing to be able to really seriously just to get to work in. Yes, pros and cons. There are pros and cons, Miss Judith.
Yeah.
There is actually some pros and cons, and we're gonna talk about it tonight. So
Right.
I was saying that I wanted to get some people in that are going to really seriously do the work. Like they're gonna do the work, they're gonna do this work, they're gonna get this work in.
Right.
And honey, like they're gonna tell us how this work and this new age, right? We
Yeah.
know how business run each and every day. We know, yes, we do, Miss Judith. We all live in Houston. Yes, we do. Houston, Texas is in the house. Please,
Yes.
you guys, tell us where you're from, where you stay, and also, of course, don't forget to like, tag, and share. And if you're watching us on our YouTube channel, hello, our YouTubers. go ahead on and hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so that you can know when we're on each and every week. Yes. And so I wanted to get some new fresh business mindsets because
Right.
business has changed,
It
but
has.
yet it's still the same. But however, like Miss Judith said, the pros and the cons of the business. And things have changed since when I started out in business. And also, of course, when our other friends have started out in their business. If, like I say, we're dinosaurs. But you newcomers up on the scenes, honey, y'all are doing this thing like y'all
We
really getting it in. Like,
get
I mean, seriously, y'all are really truly getting this business in. Y'all are doing the work. And so I love it because it's showing how business is elevated. Now,
right.
there are some things that happen in business, those overnight success, microwave popcorn
I know.
style
Come out of
businesses
nowhere.
pop up today, pop off tomorrow. But I
Yeah.
really, truly, honestly, I love the fact that you are a business mogul who is really putting in your work and doing your very best to come up with so many ways, multiple streams of income. Hello, how are you? Multiple streams of income. And I just love the fact that you're doing the business. And
Right.
so let's talk about how you came about with these ideas, these thoughts. And of course, I love the fact that you're networking, you're a vendor host, and all of these things because this is something that I know the people are really seriously interested in. So, how
Right.
did you come up with these ideas, Jessica?
Okay, so basically, I'm a person. I started learning from me doing Jay's Curve collection that you have to do things that you love in order for it to work.
Okay.
So all these things are just different things that I do on the daily that I was just like, okay, I can make money off of this, like this. Okay, then I got into the business aspect of them. I'm like, okay, it's going okay from each individual, and then I'm a person like I like to tamper with different things to see what I'm good at. And
Hmm.
the pros and the cons. Okay, I can do this. I can do this, and the things that I can do, I just resonate with them and keep them. So, of course, I'm confident. Plus size, Jay's Curl
Yeah.
Collection was just on the money. That's
Yeah.
something that just came easy as long as I was doing the work. First, and then I'm a person too. I like to dig deep. At first, I became a vendor in a business. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna set up, be a vendor, see how I go. Then I was like, I'm trying to see what the host is doing. So
Yeah.
then I started talking to them, and then getting into that money, and it was way different. When it come down to young teens becoming queens, that's one of them things where it's a nonprofit business, but I love teenagers because to me, they the ones who get looked over at
Yeah.
some point of some time, and that's where it was like a strange for me, strange for me. So I kind of basically, tamper with them, talk to them, and try to let people know, hey, they still kids too. They not 18, 21, they not grown yet. They go through a lot as well as being teens. So that's where that came from.
Good job. And is that Miss Diaria Renee?
Yeah, I told
Diaria?
her about, hey,
Yes, and she's on here. She said, I'm tuning in. Absolutely. She said, hello, everyone. Hello there, Miss Moore. Thank you guys for joining us. And again, you guys, I know that on our side it's saying Facebook users, but if you come in, just tell us your name. We want to say hello to you. And we're having conversation and dialogue. If you have questions, you have some business questions, put your question down and we will definitely have conversation in regards to the definite hustle of being a business mogul and doing business here in this new 2022, right? And so we all go through things. Yes, we do. We absolutely do, Ms. Hicks. And that's a part of business. And I love
yeah,
the fact that you said that, your focus goal in your nonprofit world is teenagers. That is a really big area where they are not the big focal point. And so
they're not.
you have to be a special somebody to be able to work with those kids
Right.
and have that kind of conversation with them and say, you know, this is really seriously where they're going between a child and being an adult. She's saying I got two of them.
No, she said I would love to collab with
Oh,
you.
she said I would love to collab. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, that is Miss Renee. She would
okay.
love to collaborate with you. Yes. And so I think that is important that we definitely do have that kind of connection and bridging the gap
Right.
between each and every age group. And so I think that is amazing. And then of course the plus size confidence
Yeah,
to
you
where
it's coming through here. But you
girl,
know what? In that business, let me tell you, Miss Nikki, in that business of plus size, you will learn that a lot of small people don't have the confidence either.
mm,
Yes, as
wow,
we're doing this with the swimsuits and confidence, we think that they are okay and they have it together. But I have had a lot of them to come to me and be like, Jessica, like I'm not, good with my body. I don't like,
really?
and this is regular size. I mean, small, medium, and large.
Wow.
And that was one of the shocking things because when I was selling plus size only, I had a lot of people crying, saying, Jessica, what about us? You don't have nothing for us, smaller women or whatever.
Yeah.
So then I decided to extend to them. And I mean, it was kind of crazy. I was like, you learn something new every day. We think they
Thank
know.
you.
Yeah, we think they have it together. And at some point, some of them was like, I don't like this. I don't like that. And it was so shocking to me. I was
Wow.
okay. I had a lot of talks. How H.E.R collection became big because I was more one-on-one with the person in their body, what you like, what you don't like. Y'all know
Mm,
already, Miss Nikki, I'm pretty sure, when we order some online, we probably get it. And it say a 2X and 3X, and it's fitting like a smile.
girl, it be a Chinese 2X. It's not the one that's homegrown from the country where I'm from. No,
Yes,
you're right. And that is true. Like definitely. And really seriously, it's one thing, because again, like we talked about the evolving of time, how you used to have to go to the store, the dressing room, try it on. Now you can
right,
privately try it on. But I love the fact that you're saying that you host a consultation with them to talk to them about what they really are looking for.
right. I even did a party. So a lady, I was the event. Well, I was hosting. I was hosting that vendor event, and I was telling them about my swimsuits, and she was like, "Do you host party? Anything that gets the money rolling, I'm with. You got to get in there. You got to get in the game, okay?
Yeah,
Another two, you can't allow yourself or anybody else to feel like you can't do something.
yeah,
So she came to me with it. I never did that before, but I wasn't letting it. No,
yeah.
I got to get in there.
Yes, and I
And
think that's cool. So how did it go? Was it more like, did you find yourself like, this is a new adventure? I would love to host, parties, girlfriends getting together. Because I mean, like this summer, everybody back outside, and
right,
they outside, honey.
right,
Pools are open. People
right.
are out here. Bodies are, just everywhere. And so I'm sure that to host a party with your girls and being able to get those outfits and things, those swimsuits ready for all these trips, like how did you come up with that?
Once she came to me, I was like, okay, we can get something together because I'm used to hosting.
Okay.
So that's all it is. I'm putting everything that I do in one. Okay, I know I'm a host. She want me to host and bring my swimsuits too. I know
Yeah.
how to talk about my swimsuits. I know how to make you feel good. I know, so it was basically like that. And these people was coming in from out of town.
Oh wow.
Yes, so now I'm
Wow.
in a whole nother state. So yeah, I need to get these people in. That's part of marketing.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
love I love
So
it. And not only that too, you're adding to their confidence, right?
right.
Yes, I
So
love
it was well,
how you have consultations. That's what Mr. Renee said. And that's the truth because you want to talk about this, especially with something that is so we look at it as if, okay, that's just another outfit. But we're talking about an outfit that's going to expose your body, gonna
right.
have your body out. And of course, with so many things going on, especially in the plus size arena of people, the confidence, fat shaming, and all of these other little ugly ways of how they are conveying messages across. But it's just a matter of being able to encourage people. And
Right.
so I love the fact that you do post that now. That's a new thing that's added to your repertoire, and you're able to do that
Yeah.
marketing. Yeah.
Right.
And yes, Miss Hicks, marketing your products with confidence. And
Oh,
Jessica, you've
I love
always had that beautiful attitude from the
it.
day we met, from our start of saying hello. You've always
Right.
had a beautiful attitude ready to go. So let's talk about, how do you really seriously motivate the people to get involved with the events that you do host? Because you have hosted some parties on the, you've taken people to Belize, and you
Right.
have hosted, pool parties with some more amazing people. I love Steve. And you have hosted parties with amazing individuals. You host vendor events where you guys have your pop-up shops,
Right.
and just, I mean, just so many great places and spaces. How do you really seriously get people involved? And now you're getting ready for this sneaker ball, but how do you really seriously get people involved and say, this is not a scam, this is not a
Right.
joke, this is
Right.
life, this is how we work, this is how we do it, and also just keep yourself motivated?
I just I like to be 101, like being real. So I think that's the part that has got me far, like just being real and telling people, hey, another thing too is money.
Yeah.
The lack of, and then the lack of knowledge.
Okay.
The things we don't know, we are fearful of it. And
Okay.
so I like to break it down to them like, hey, I don't got this, but we going to
Yeah.
believe. If we have to get us 40 people to go, you gonna go see Belize.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
gonna only about $500. I remember the first event mean that I hosted to go out of town. I think we paid $500 a piece, and people was
Okay.
not believing it. They was like, no, Jessica, this just can't be. I was like, come on, the more people that come, we'll be able to see it. We just kept each
Yeah.
other in tune. I think it was over 150 people who came out.
Wow.
Yes, and everything was together, and they only paid $500. But
Wow.
I think it's more of the lack of knowledge, because you remember when you used to travel, they used to tell you had to be this, you had to be that, you had to have this much money, you
Yes.
had, and it's like no, 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 no. If you do it
Yeah.
this way, you have this outcome. You can do this, and also I feel like planning ahead.
Yes.
We not like the people that's rich that can just say, hey, I want to go here, or, hey, I want to do this.
Yes.
Plan ahead, plan yourself a year ahead to know that this is exactly what I'm going to do, and mean what you say.
Yes. Yes. That is true. That is
A
true.
lot of people follow
Yes.
me because they know when I put my name on something that I'm going to continue with it no matter what. So
Absolutely.
I start getting more and more people to, come through. Like even with coming on here, I've been posting this and telling people.
Yes.
Now I'm here. I'm like, I'm
Yes.
going to Nikki Kazi. Y'all need to be there. It's going to be on at this time. I'm
Yes.
excited. And
Yes.
just meaning what you say, people will follow you like, hey, okay, she did this. Okay, she did that. Okay, they say this about her, but she's still doing this. She is this type of person. She
Yeah.
have going on. So
Yeah, the
that
authentic, like definitely. I love what you said, Mr. Renee. Yes, you always have to be authentic with running a business. Customers will build trust with you. Absolutely. Mean what you say. That's right, Miss Judith. Say what you mean what you say. Yes. Hello, Miss Simmons. I am here. Okay. Yeah,
somebody
walk it like you talk it. Absolutely. And those are all important things, because word is bond. Word is bond. And that's all you have is your word. And
right,
of course, when you are trying to really, really, really gain people's attention and get them to really believe in your vision, you have to definitely make sure that you have a good, solid word. And if it fails, go back and say, hey, we had to go back to the drawing board. We had to
communicate.
revisit some things, but just being authentically real about it. I love that.
Mhm.
And you are right. Traveling, it can get pricey.
Right.
But if you're traveling the right way, it
The
really,
smart
truly,
way.
honestly, it can get better. Yes, Mr. Renee, absolutely. Jessica Byrd is definitely an inspiration. Young, vibrant,
Yeah.
excited, and you promote, you promote, you promote. Like you're always promoting. Like every time I look at my page, Jessica doing something. Girl, I'll be like, this child here, she doing
I just
something.
can't get enough. And then you know what? All that involve around extra income coming from different ways.
Yes,
I would be able to get to a point where I'm sleep. I wake up to money. In order to do that, I have to put things out there
yes,
that I'm able to do. And I always tell people, and I can continue to tell people, do what you love to do because it make it easy for you to talk about. Like me with the swimsuits, I can do that in my sleep.
yes.
But that's only because that's something that I love to give people confidence in themselves, you know. And a detailed thing about the swimsuits that I do, a lot of people's like, I ain't never really seen no one do. I always ask you, what is the sexiest thing on your body that you feel like it,
Mm,
right?
mm,
And then we find swimsuits.
okay.
So if you say I like my back, then we need back out, everything covered. I like
Oh,
arms. Some people don't like their arms. Okay, we need that cover, but we're gonna give you a little sexiness somewhere else, you know.
yeah.
So that's another thing that a lot of people like about
Hmm.
Jay's collection as
Well, let
well.
me think about that because you know what? Oh, I never thought about that. I like that. Yeah, stop. Never stop promoting yourself. Let them be prepared to be sick of me. Absolutely.
Okay.
Prepare to be sick of me. Yes. So that is good. Okay. So I did a photo shoot, I want to say about 3 years ago. And it was like a impromptu photo shoot. And
Okay.
my friend, big shouts out to my stylist, Sid, the stylist. She made sure that I wanted to go swimming, and so I had a swimsuit. This
Okay.
is when I went to, and I think Jessica, we was on that live when I was in
Right.
Walmart, and girl, Walmart had those swimsuits for $5, like them
Okay.
ones that was running about 15, 30 bucks at the top of the summer season, and then they marked them down to $5, and I just kind of went crazy up in there.
Right.
And I thought it was so cool. Did a photo shoot, and just the real life. Now I've always been body wonderfully confident, but
Okay.
just to share my photos with others, and I
Right.
was just sitting there, and it was just so beautiful. Although it was a one piece, just a little crisscross top, but I say that to say you're right. Thinking about where you are, your beauty, what area really truly pops for you, what
Right.
brings you that extra sex and bizarre and little
Right.
pizzazz about who you are, the sexiness and the pizzazz. That's something that people have a little issue with talking about. But I like the fact that you said you pull that from them.
Right. Because you got some people be like, I don't know. I was like, what do you like about yourself? I don't care if it's
Mhm.
your fingers. It's
Listen,
you gotta like something about you.
yeah,
It's your confidence, your mindset. You're probably smart in these areas. You know, it don't have to just be body, but we
yeah,
need that confidence out of you in whatever it is, because everybody has something beautiful about them,
yeah.
and we kind of work from there.
And I think I would say if I had to really, really look at it, I think I would say my hips. I'd be like, girl, give me
Okay,
my make sure my hips is out real good. Make
we
sure
get her something, show them hips.
yeah, be extra, extra. Exactly. Just overly extra with it. Yeah.
Ain't
And,
nothing wrong.
and that is good because I am really truly a firm believer that if you feel good, you look good, you're gonna feel good. You're
Right,
really gonna feel yourself. You're gonna feel good about who you are, what you bring to the table. And I just think it's amazing that you are really providing this confidence in an area where body shaming women to a certain size, it's so much happening. I can remember back in the day, like when they used to call you a whale, when
right,
I was a big girl, my 514 pounds, well, they never called me a whale, but I've heard of people saying, oh, that's a whale. And you're like, why you got a problem with my body?
Right.
when I could call you a stick pole. I mean, it could go both ways, but I think being beautiful in the skin that you're in, embracing who you are, I really do think that that is amazing. And so I love the fact that you do have a really, really, really good, just a clothing line that really geared towards those persons who they don't get a lot of like that. And then I love how you did the photo shoot.
Oh
That
yeah.
was amazing. Let's talk about that. The photo shoot with all of the trikes. What was it, those slingshots and girl?
Okay, so let me tell you about that. Another thing too, when you in business, sometimes people can't see your
Girl,
dream.
cause you get risky, baby. Like
I'm
you was it
very,
all.
I'm gonna get out there.
Yes, yes.
What happened was, it was supposed to be, and I like to talk about things once things are over, so you can see the out view
Hmm.
of things that can go wrong in the back end of it. But when it's shown, it's just beauty. So basically, what happened was it supposed to be. I supposed to have like 10 models, I want to say, or 15 maybe. But it was like, and I supposed to have slingshots. Meanwhile, I didn't supposed to have the slingshots. That just came as everything started flowing.
Wow.
Yes. So basically, once they had pulled up, well, I knew a lady who, that's another thing, connect, network. So this lady that I knew, she was a person that did like in the nonprofit, she do food events on the slingshots. So
Mm.
me and her became real cool, and that's how I got them out there to do the photos. Now
Oh,
I know it was gonna be all of them. And when we got to the place where we was going to do photo, it was more of them.
wow.
So I only had end up having two models, which I told them, let's work. I'm gonna work
Yes,
hot. You know, and I worked with them, and then I said, you know what, my birthday coming up, why not take my photos for my birthday as well? God must it up like this. I
you're
had to.
right, Miss Judith. Sometimes people can't see your dream.
And so once I took pictures, mean they took pictures, and then people started seeing me in the swimsuits, it really was over then.
Yes,
Jackpot. Everybody was like, "Oh, look at that blue bathing suit. I need that bathing suit Jessica got on." Okay, she working it. Okay, if she, because my thing is, sometimes people have to see how you build and you
yes,
be confident and you wear it, and
yes,
then like, if she can do it, I can do it too.
yeah.
Some people probably call it like hating and all that, but I don't look at it like that. If somebody
Hmm.
sees something or you doing something and then they end up doing it, you just know, okay, well, I'm doing something good.
Yes.
So I took those pictures, which another story, how the photo went. It went into more money, me getting more money, and then that photo that I had did of myself for my birthday, I had put that in the group, and I thought it was rare. I was like, it's my birthday, it's Christmas Day, which is rare. And I ended up getting 33 people. Their birthday was on Christmas Day, and we all met.
Wow.
Yes, just 2 weekends ago for Christmas,
Wow.
just to put that out there.
Wow. See? Networking, y'all. And I love it because, again, just what you said, you could have gotten discouraged. But you
Yes,
know what, Jessica? What is so amazing is that we sometimes have to be, and this is what I say all the time, I have to be the first to do it. I did it first so others can really seriously start getting into it and
most
really truly take on the vision and roll with it. Because if you don't get involved in my vision, I don't get involved in my vision, it's
right,
never going to really move because it's my vision. And
right,
so I think that is so important that you do it first. And so I love it. I love that. I love to hear that, you know, you're moving those people, hearts, minds, bodies, souls, because you're the one, you're the visionary and you're seeing it. So I think that is really, really, truly exciting and really, honestly, yes, ma'am. Networking. Let's talk about networking. What are some things that you have really seriously like? If you was to put a network book together and say, I need y'all to know these first two things about
right.
networking, what would you say?
That you have to talk to people.
Mhm.
You have to put yourself out there. People do not know who you are.
Yeah.
You probably think your little circle know who you are,
Oh,
but in order to make the money, in order to build your business, you have to talk.
okay.
I feel like a lot of people don't want to express themselves and say, "Hey, my name is Jessica. I own
Yeah,
J's Collection. Is blah 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 blah." So that's one of the things.
that's right. Open your mouth, Miss Judith.
Yes, and another thing is, um, don't. How I want to say, don't out. How not to say it. Don't exit yourself before doing it. Like I don't know how to explain it. Like, um, hmm. Like if someone comes to you about something, don't exit yourself out of it when it come down to networking, because people probably think you can do more than you think you can do, and you need to be compliance with. Oh, I'm pretty sure I can do that, because
Okay.
you'll talk yourself out of so much when it come down to networking. Somebody probably come to you with a huge something huge to do. You got to know, okay, I can be able to do that.
Yeah,
So I think those are my two things.
I think that's good. And so when you said, I love the way that you said, don't let nobody talk you out of it. And I like that too. That is so true, Miss Judith. Get out of the skinny bunch, the branch. Yes, exactly. Because you got to be your own rescue. Y'all know I'm talking about
Yeah,
that all the time. You
you
got to
right
be your
there.
own rescue. Yeah, the girl, listen, that is something, take it, Bard, and pass it along, because you have to be your own rescue. And I love the fact that you said introduce yourself. Sometimes we do. We expect other people to come up, know who you are. I
Right,
know you know who I am. I know you know where I come from. And even if you do already have a presence with people, still, it's very important that you do that. You speak and everything. Like Jay Z said, allow me to reintroduce
do
myself.
my name.
Listen,
Okay, yes,
because it's important that people do know. Don't talk yourself out your blessings.
yes,
Absolutely. That
that's
is something
a good
that
one. Like that.
absolutely happens a lot, because it is really, really tough being in a place, having a vision, having a dream and a goal, and people don't buy into it. That's just like, I say it all the time on my platform. If I put a post up that says something wild, crazy, and outrage, I know I
You
can
gonna
get a whole lot of people's attention. But if I'm putting something out there that says something really simple, or what I believe will be my passion,
right?
not no one shows up.
That's true.
Let's talk about that. What do you do when nobody shows up, Jessica?
You just keep on moving. You just
Yeah.
keep on trucking because you know your vision. Even
Uh,
if you feel like you is becoming where you not doing good, you still get out there. You still go every day. Because guess what? It's somebody else that have that same vision as you, and they need you to keep on moving so they are able to move. And sometimes God give us the vision to make the
mm,
vision for the next person, then the next person, then the next person. So you could be opening doors for them, not the people around you that you're selling to, that you're trying to get
mm,
on your team. They probably not the important people. You just keep on moving.
mm. Just keep on moving. Absolutely. And that gets hard. That's
Yes,
the truth. It gets hard.
it
It
do
does.
get
It sounds
hard.
like something cute to say. Oh, that's nice. That's cute. But it's the truth. Keep
Right.
on moving. Keep on going. Keep getting up. Keep showing up. Keep putting in your
Keep
work.
up.
Yeah, you have to, because even though, and this is just who we are as people, we look
Right.
for those people that we know.
Of
Oh,
course.
they gonna support me. They got me.
But you
Have
gotta
you ever started a vision or some kind of event or something, and you say, I know all 10 of my good girlfriends, or I know all 10 of my family members gonna show up.
another thing that I do not hold no one accountable. I get with those people who are involved in those things. That's another thing too. You
Ooh.
pushing and pulling and tugging on people to be there for you and support you. You got to leave those people where they at.
Mm.
And you got to go where it's people that's there to support you, that want to support you. They don't even have to be your friend.
Ooh.
They don't even have to be your family member, but those are people you want to surround yourself with so you can get the support and give them the support and just, move with them. If it's the people, that's just how I am. A lot of people,
But
some people,
that's good. That's
you,
good. I like that. I like what you said. Get with people who do it.
yes,
Wow. Join groups, join places and organizations that's
right.
their mission. Yes.
That's
Yes.
the way that you're going to get through it because you taking the time out. You'll be battling with yourself and what you want to do as a business because the people around you are not grasping. But it's not for them; it's for you, and you need to be around those people that's doing the same thing. And sometimes you probably be the first one in your group that want to own a business.
Ooh. Girl,
So,
you're laying it on heaven now. That's the next
so
step.
what
Let's
you
talk
listen
about
to
that.
those people?
We can't just pass it up, Jessica. We got to talk about that. What happens if you are just the only one, the first to be owning the business, the first to be creating a network connections? You're the first to do this outside of the normal life that your family or friends. How do you do it?
You can you if they're supporting you, then that's fine. But if they not, you gotta move on. You gotta get with those people that's gonna support you. It's gonna be hard. Because the thing is, by you being the first one,
Yes.
and let me say this, I was the first one out of my whole entire family to
Okay.
graduate high school. So with that being said,
That's a blessing.
you have to just talk to God about it and leave
Yeah.
those people where they at. You got to keep moving. You have to have your personal time to yourself because you only see the vision for what God has in store with you. Now, on the back end, it probably helped them out,
Okay.
but the process is just only you and Him, and you got to keep it that way and get around people that's elevating and doing the same things that you're trying to do. And if you're the first one in that group, I'm sorry, but you can't look to those people. You just
Mhm.
family, and I'm sorry to say this, some other people probably be y'all parents, y'all sisters, y'all brothers. You just can't look to them because they don't understand. They don't
Yeah,
understand where you are. You trying to get out the struggle. You trying to have a business. Either you can have a business where you're trying to help people. They probably don't even like helping themselves. So you can't even look to them because you're going
yep,
to be backtracking and backtracking, or you're going to be at a standstill with thinking, okay, well, do I go against them to see my vision of what God have for me, or do I want to stay here and have them put what they've been feeling or what they've been doing all their life on me? No,
yeah, yeah,
it's 2022. We breaking generational curses, and then
yeah.
that you can't listen to nobody that's not doing what you're trying to do because if that's the case, they would have been done.
And that's the truth. That's the truth. I mean, it is. Yes, you're absolutely right. You can't
Man,
even.
y'all better
Absolutely.
live your life.
Girl, listen, I'm telling you because I mean, this is what we do here. This is
Right.
our Sunday night show, the Simply Her Empowerment Connection Show. It's about resources. We're about helping, empowering, and restoring lives. We are real live, putting together some opportunities and providing resources because it's important. I get it all the time. I say this each and every week. Everybody asks me, Miss Nikki, where do you get your resources from? Who helps you with all those great things you do? You're always doing something. Somebody's always. I share it every
Right.
Sunday. Now, how many people show up on Sundays? That is not on me. But
It's
the
you. If you want
opportunity is always presenting itself. And I think that is important that, like you said, the consistency, keep going. And really, seriously, you may be the first one to do it. So you can't look to your level. You got to go above. So let's talk
right.
about that. Networking above where you are and getting into programs? Do you go to classes? How do you do this?
So
Who did my video
tell you the
intro?
truth,
Oh,
Nikki.
Miss Judith, you're gonna have to reach out to me. I'll give you information about how you can reach out to me and how we can connect. Definitely, Miss Judith. We would definitely talk about that.
One of the main things, how I get my information is because I'm okay with receiving information.
Yes.
A lot of us think we know it all and
Ooh.
all, all this. We grown, we got this. But
Mm-hmm.
I have
You're
noticed
welcome.
that God has brought me so many people in my life because I'm okay in a lot of information because I'm okay with receiving it.
Mm-hmm.
So that's one of the main things that has helped me. Like, far as receiving information, people feed me all the time. Gems,
Yeah.
gems. Got paid for it. I'll be giving them for free.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's
So
one of the
you're always a learner, and I can
right.
guarantee I can always stamp that approval and tell that to be true of you because you've always told me, Miss Nikki, you always giving me some gems. I come over here and I get these gems. Yeah, definitely.
Yes,
And it makes you feel good to know that you are a person who is a receiver. And I say it all the time. I am always a student. I'm always learning something. I'm always reading something. I'm always learning because somebody is giving me something to learn too because people always coming and asking me something. So if I don't have the answer for it,
another
I'm
thing
always doing it.
that I do, and I'm gonna start getting into more programs and stuff like that with like people, especially in the nonprofit. I think I need to get more educated on it on that. So I know I'm a person that can help,
Mhm.
but I'm gonna have to need certain paperwork, and I'm gonna need to do this, and I'm put this in place. So I need to get with those people, like once again, that's doing it. So
Yeah.
how I get my stuff, I kind of study stuff. Like even with this fashion show, I'm new to that.
Hmm.
Now you know the reason behind the fashion show. Everything I do, it have a meaning
Well,
behind it.
let's talk about that reason. Let's talk about that reason. Thank you so much, Sonia, for putting that information there. To connect with me, you can definitely put it in to simplyhermovement@gmail.com. Yes, ma'am. Go ahead on and send us an email, and we'll definitely be able to take care of you, Miss Hicks. Yeah.
So with the basically with the fashion show, it was something that I was supposed to collab with two people before in the last
Okay.
years or 3 years, and they didn't do it. We did the work and everything. I mean, I was there with them all the way up to them not wanting to do it. So I decided, okay, since I'm putting everything that I do in one with the vendors, the network marketing, the hosting is within the sneaker ball, let me add the fashion show.
Mm.
So once I started adding the fashion show, that's when I started educating myself. I don't know nothing about fashion. I
Right.
got writing, I got stuff all over here.
Yeah.
So that's part of doing the work too. Like, right, I mean, looking into it, talking to certain people that's in that area that can,
Yeah.
you know, once again, we all think that a lot of people think they know everything. No, you can always learn every day, all day. You got to open up, keep your mind going when you're in
Yeah.
business. It changes. It's
Yeah.
seasonal. In your business, seriously, in your business, you probably think you know everything today, and tomorrow it be different. Somebody done
Yep.
did something and then the change.
Yep. It changes. It does.
So
And it changes because there's quarters to it. There's quarter. That's what I was just talking about. Talking about going into the next quarter. We're getting ready to go into the fourth quarter. It's time to almost let's get into the fourth quarter after this quarter. We're in the third quarter now, but we're getting ready to go into the next quarter of time, which is the last quarter of the year. And so it is important that you do know what you're supposed to be doing. What's your expectation? Like for us at Simply Her Movement, we're closed in September. Our last day is September 30th for the year. Our
okay,
2022 is over. We are closed and we're preparing ourselves for 2023.
next year,
So
right?
for us, we going out with our big bang, getting ready to celebrate our birthday. We're gonna be 6 this year. I'm super excited.
Okay, simply her movement.
Yes, and this year, actually in August the 5th, is our birthday for the Simply Her Empowerment Connection
Okay,
show. We'll be 6 years old, and
yeah,
so
that's
we're ready. We're really ready about moving forward and growing and doing what we do best. So
right.
it is very important that we do, we celebrate big and everything. But like you said, putting those things into place, learning the things, because everyday business evolves. It evolves
Right.
every day.
Right.
It really does. So with this fashion show, let's talk about the sneaker ball, girl. What is going on with the sneaker ball?
Okay, once I got this scam thing on the back, y'all just put Jessica Byrd James Curve collection in gear. That didn't do nothing but push me.
Oh my God.
Look, I guess God know what's gonna get me going. So basically how the sneaker ball gala came about. Um it was a couple of people I was supposed to do it with that it didn't work
Okay.
out. Then I became a scam.
But before you wait, before you go into that, let's talk about that real quick about how if you do partner and things don't come out to being what it is that you need. So
Okay.
you can talk about the sneaker ball, but then let's definitely make sure that we do
Okay.
talk about
Okay.
how collaborations sometimes they just don't come together. Yeah.
Okay. Let
Because
me
I
talk.
think it's important that we tell people, like I say here at the Simply Her Empowerment Connection Show, we keep it real. And that is
Real.
everything is not a problem.
Right.
Everything is not the real life, not the problem, but everything is not peaches and creams.
Right.
There's some problems in building relationships.
Right. Okay, so let me talk to y'all about the Sneaker Ball Gala. So the Sneaker Ball Gala is contribute to everything that Jessica Bird do, all in one. So when you come, you will see, okay, this is what she do, this is what she do, this is what she do. I'm all about motivating people to start their business, and if you in business, to keep on going. Well, I'm trying to do that for myself. So I'm gonna have 12 vendors. I have a fashion show going. The fashion show is going great. We had two practices. I'm going to have a vendor that comes out that's for pictures. So when you come, it's going to be glamorous. Like when you come, you're going to feel like you in your little ball gown and snapping pictures, and it's just going to be beautiful. When you come, this is for you to come out, understand where you at in your business, how you need to grow, how you need to network. You're going to be in the room with a lot of people that you don't know, that you can be able to come collab with.
Okay.
So it's a movement. I'm all about a movement.
Mm.
So this is what the sneaker ball gala is about. Plus, you get to wear tennis shoes with your dress, so you ain't walking around in those heels. And for the men, men with the tux, once I was like a sneakers, everybody was like, "Oh, I get to wear a sneaker with a dress. I ain't gotta wear no heels." Okay, I'm there.
Yeah, like that is my new that is my newfound outfit now.
Oh no,
I mean, baby, listen, I purposely because I go to galas a lot now. I
right.
purposefully wear long gowns so I can wear my chucks and my and my Adidas so I can be able to
I
feel
started
fine and wonderful
going
with it.
to weddings, and that was the same thing she did. It was real long, so you didn't see her sneakers. But when it was time when they went into the hall to dance and stuff, baby, you just saw them that dress raised up and them sneakers on. I was like,
So the question is, when is it? Where is it?
okay, so it is August the 6th and it's in Sugar Land. I will have a flyer, or you can see the flyer on my page if you follow Jessica Bird. Or if you follow Miss Nikki, I'll put it on Miss Nikki
Yep,
page as well.
absolutely.
Tag her in it where you'll know exactly where it's at. It's from 7 to 11, so it started at 7 p.m. It gives everybody enough time to come out.
Oh,
And
that's good.
it's by a lake, so
Oh,
you lake and relax and enjoy.
oh,
So I'm
that's wonderful.
everybody just celebrating.
And I
Enjoy.
saw that you had another vendor. You have another big vendor on there,
Which one?
the Turkey Leg Hut,
Oh
and
yeah. So God fixed it where see God just come through. where I have a big vendor on there, which is the Turkey Leg Hut. They'll be out there, so you can eat good food. A lot of people love them. They like, hey, just now, I'm coming to eat, and they told me at the Turkey Leg Hut, it's a lot of it be long lines, so this give them time to come and just be able to actually taste their food and not be, in a long line waiting. So y'all have advantage if y'all would just want to come out and taste some food and enjoy.
That's good. And what else do you have? You have vendors. Are they
So,
able to purchase things? Are they going to?
yes. So I have
Okay.
the vendors that's going to be out there. So we have like vendors who sell hair, who sell clothes, who sell
Mm.
jewelry. Um, we got a couple of people that sell paintings that's coming
Oh,
out. I also have a bartender. It's her 1 year anniversary. So she'll be coming out and being our bartender. I have who else I have coming out there with the vendors? Oh, I have to have my snacks. So I have my cake vendor. She'll be out.
okay. 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 Yes.
And I'm all about everybody making their money.
Yeah.
So each vendor that'll be there be the only vendor. So from that department, so if you sell sweets, only one vendor for that.
Oh, good.
Sell hair, only one vendor for that.
Okay.
How I did
I
it,
think
or
that is
how
good.
events. Yeah,
I think that is so good and everything, like just to give opportunities, and it is. And so that's another reason why this show tonight was about. We talking about how we gonna make this money, how we gonna make multiple streams of income, how you gonna really be able to collaborate, bring up some ideas, and really seriously how you monetize off of these things, because we can't just keep talking about the passion of business and we got the stack of bills to go with
so
the
true,
passion. No,
so
we need to
true.
talk about exactly what financial opportunities are
Do you
available to make it work,
right,
because that's the purpose. I mean, we can be just as kind and just as humble about it, but the reason for business is so that you are able to monetize off of this.
right,
The reason for you taking on your art and craft that you may have, or some kind of little side hustle that you may do so good, so that it's an additional income to help you do some things that, you know, maybe you just want to create a savings account for travel.
right.
Maybe you want to, um, parents, it's a lot of parents that got kids going to college. Baby, college is
Maybe
expensive.
it is.
Maintaining children in college is expensive. I've had some friends that said they've had to take on some second jobs. So just imagine if you were able to get with Jessica and be a part of her vendor events that she hosts, and pop-up shops and different things, network parties, and being able to monetize in those areas, how amazing that would be. And so I think that is important. And plus, just to get an opportunity to meet new people,
Right.
build relationships, and get your name out there. How about that? That is amazing
Yes.
in itself. Getting
Yes.
your name out there. Because, like you said, Jessica, meeting people, getting to know folks, saying, hey, I'm Jessica. Hey, I'm
This
Nikki.
I
Let's,
have.
yeah,
This this what I have going on.
yes.
You have to be able to put your name out there. Everybody don't know you. You got to let them know, hey, this who I am, and you got to be confident in what you do.
So, Jessica, let me ask this here, because I have really, truly, honestly, I've saw so many people have vendor events, and that's something that um sometimes is discouraging. It really is
Yes,
discouraging
it is.
to join in vendor events where people are not, they really honestly are not honest, transparent. And I guess my question would be, is that, talk on both sides of this as a vendor and
Right.
also as a host. And I know one thing for sure is that I was looking in one group and they were saying that it's the responsibility of the host to get the people in. And no, it's the responsibility of the vendor to bring their own people. So let's talk about that. Whose
Uh,
responsibility is it to really seriously gear the people up to come to the event?
we all work as a team.
Okay.
In order for you to make the money, you want to be able to invite people as a vendor. Like
Okay.
if when I was a vendor, y'all should want people to come out and celebrate y'all. Even
Mhm.
if, because sometimes once people see them buying from you because they don't know you, it makes them want to come to your table and buy.
Okay.
I have saw that happen. And also you have to have a host who is able to pull people in. They able to market how they want to market. That's why one thing, shout out to Tiffany, which that's another person that I love to host with, because we get into marketing, we put it in the newspaper. We put
Mm.
um um she be on all types of different website where we put it on there. You know, we advertise and pay to put it there where we have people to come out. But also, so I feel like it's both ends. Both sides have to market.
Mm.
You have to be willing to know that your product is good enough where people will come to
Okay.
support you. And then on the other end, us hosts, we have to know that we're marketing and putting it out there. But we have to work as a team.
Gotcha.
And we have to find, us as hosts, we have to find the right places that you're able to, make the money. And for the vendors, I feel like as a vendor, because I be vendors too, that you have to shop around for the type of events you want to do.
Mm.
See, some people just pay for, oh, I just want to be a part of this event. You don't know how many people coming. You don't
Okay.
know what area is. You don't know exactly about the host.
Mm.
Sometimes y'all gotta dig deep into y'all money. Y'all gotta know about the host. You gotta know
Okay.
where they're having it at. I always say, look up the address,
Mm.
the vendor. That's how I started. I'm telling you, Miss Nikki, I was on. People kept
Okay.
how you know what these events
Yeah.
at, or how you know what's going on. That's one of the things that I do. I always look up the address. You never
Mhm.
want. Now I'm gonna tell y'all this: you never want to do one at a hotel if you're a vendor.
Oh, what?
Never.
And that's what I was getting ready to say because is that a good idea? Like
No,
hotels? Because I see people all the time hosting them when they have met hotels. What's that frown? Why is that frowned upon?
that's frowned upon because when you go to a hotel, you don't think it's an event in there.
Mm.
Who who will pass it up to know it's an event at a hotel? So
Mm.
you don't get those people to come in and buy. Then when it's set up, it's not no advertising, no sign outside because you inside of a hotel.
Got it.
People
Mm.
that's living there, they probably just there on vacation. They're not trying to come down and buy from vendors, that they don't know. Maybe if the hotel and then another thing too, the hotel don't promote the events during the month. Like say for instance, before
Oh.
the date of your event, the hotel probably promote it, and then people want to come out. No, they don't do that as well.
Mm.
So
So are
doing
they like? So are you saying that there's like there is a limit amount of advertisement that hotel is willing to give?
that hotel, me being in this thing for over a year, hotels are not advertising it. So it would just
Mhm.
be the people that you know and the people that the host know that comes out.
Got you. Got you. That's good. See, that's good information to know that.
Mhm.
Wow. And so it's that is so good to know because you would think, oh, I'm a hosted at this hotel and it's gonna work for me. Okay, so what would be like a really good realistically? I
Okay.
want to host an event. I only have $200 for my space, but I really want to host this event. I have a few little ideas that I want to put in place, but how much space is available for something within that little budget there? Because realistically, people are really I like to get realistic, Jessica, because
Right.
I don't want to be sitting around here giving out a dream that I can host an event at a place that's going to charge me thousands of dollars, and then I don't even have the vendors to come through to supplement out what it is. So,
What
what is
is
that realistically like within at least about a $400 budget?
so that's where your connects come in. Like, say for instance, if it's $400, don't be. A lot of people like to be stingy and money hungry too.
Okay.
So it's $400 and you can't afford the $400. Get you another host. Get you another person who do vendor events. Now you can split it. You do 200. They do 200.
Okay.
If you want to split it a little more, you can. If you want to, like that. And depending on how much space y'all have, you're able to get how many vendors you can. You can make your money plus more money. And then another thing too, you as a host, you can also set up for free.
Oh,
And
got you.
so you making money three ways. Or
Okay, got you, got you. And see,
yeah.
that's good to know because one thing about it is that
Oh, before you,
go ahead.
the question that you asked about the 200, I would say always like a park. You can't never go wrong at a park. Where is,
Mm,
especially like a park where a lot of events is always hosted at. You can actually look on Google at they like, say for instance, a certain park. You can look at how many events they have there during the year. If
mm,
they're a place that always have events, that's a park that you want to do it at. A permit ain't even $200. All you need is a permit to do an event somewhere. So
I love it. You
yeah,
guys, this is Jessica Byrd. We are talking about multiple ways to make some income, earning dollars. She is a young lady that really seriously is serious about her business, putting in the work, and always big upon networking, connecting, building relationships, and really seriously just coming up with some unique ideas to be
right,
better than what she was the day before. And we love these type of resources here at the Simply Her Empowerment Connection show because that's what it's about. It's about teaching people how to really seriously network, how to make their business grow, how to build relationships, how to really seriously come out of that quiet box and be like, I ain't got nobody, but really seriously, you do. Yes, exactly, Lorraine. We love it, absolutely.
Another thing I wanted to drop gems on the vendors too is when you a vendor, when I got into the vendor, me being a vendor on the back end, you always want to have a nice setup.
Mm.
Presentation, how you say it, presentation?
Presentation is everything.
I had to learn that, but I was sticking to it. And sometimes if you gotta go watch your fellow whoever and see how they doing things, say that's nice. Okay, they do it like this. Okay, I can kind of do like this. Cause people be like, she's organized. She have everything together. Let me come to her table. Let me buy from her table. Another thing, you have to open your mouth. Tell people about your business. If a person come in the room
I
and
know, Carol, right?
these people saying something, about their business, at their table, people are going to grasp to them more. Now, if you're a person that don't talk, remember, you can do something else. How about play music? I came to a vendor event where people started knowing me because I had my speaker, my radio, and that's how they was like, who is that over there? You know,
Yeah.
who, if you're not a person that talk, find different ways for you to be able to have people come to your table. A lot of times I wore swimsuits. They got a lot of people attention. Who is this big girl over there in these swimsuits? Let me go see what she got going
Exactly. The fact that you sitting around there prancing around in the swimsuit alone is enough. Yeah.
on. Right. So if you're not a person that just talk or whatever, you also can do that as well. Another thing, the mindset of being a vendor is just not to make the money.
Got it.
A lot of people think I ain't making. I spent $100 on this event and I ain't make the money. I ain't make my money back, or I ain't even make some of my money back.
Mm-hmm.
It's not always about the money. It's about networking, because the next once you give your card to that person, they probably give it to another person who gonna call you. Then another person gonna call
Mm-hmm.
you, and every person you deal with, you make sure you give them your off. because they're going to tell the next person, the next person.
Yeah.
That's how Jay's Curve collection started booming in Dallas.
Yes, mindset over money. Absolutely, Carol.
Yes, mindset over money. When you be in a
Yeah,
business, you go in with the mindset of you're networking, you're building your business. It's not all about the dollar, but if I make the dollar, that's great. If
yeah,
you any of your money back, just know you did a great job.
yeah. And I think that is very important because we already know if you're in business, you're there for money. You're
Right,
in the business for money. Like we got to stop apologizing for the fact is that you are in business. Business means you're providing a service that's going to help somebody's life, encourage them, make them feel good about it, whatever place that your life of service is. But you're also there to provide for your family
right.
or
Word of
whatever your goal is that you have. So we don't have to apologize. And I like what you said, Carol. Yes, mindset over money. I think that is something that really happened. Yes, word of mouth is everything. Yes, it is.
So let me tell you a story about word of mouth.
Okay. Yes.
So
Help us
I
there.
started a website. People was mad at me saying, "How she making sales like that?
Yeah.
She don't even have a website." And for 2 years, I didn't have a website, but baby, I was making the money. Do you hear me?
Mm.
And it's all because one lady from Dallas, she bought a swimsuit and I gave her the best. I was just talking to her one on one, just going like, telling her
Mhm.
everything, and I sent her some swimsuits, and she saw me like I'm very in tune with the people that I sell products to,
Okay.
so that's why I didn't have a website at first. So she ended up getting two swimsuits. After that, she started calling me about this person, then this person, then this person, then this person. And then she started telling me, please get a website because everybody want to see what you have now. So these people from Dallas, I was making sales like this from Dallas, just a word of mouth.
Mm.
So, I mean, sometimes you just got to give your all to that one person
Yeah.
and it would change everything.
And that's that's my thing here. I enjoy having people on. I enjoy having people. I talk about
Yes,
this
we
each and
love you.
every day.
We just love you. We love your lives. If they don't say it, I tell you, I be getting on that work. I have to get out and be like, "Oh, hold on. I
Listen,
know
girl, listen. Don't start me up, Jessica. Don't start me up now. Yes. Hello, Queen. How are you? Yes, like I mean, I love it. And I am. I'm the one that says that and everything. Great customer service takes you a long way. Absolutely, Carol. You know that. It sure does. And I just love the fact that you said if I just get to one person. A lot of people say that just to be saying that, but that's real life. That's real talking. That's my real life for real. Like if
right,
I just get to one person, that one person makes a huge impact.
right.
Wow. Because I just believe that, thank you so much for sharing, Alicia. Thank you so much. I believe that you have to get to a place to where you're impacting that person, you're putting that information down inside of them, and they're going to spread that information out and they're going to really seriously tell somebody. And those other people going to come and say, okay, all right, cool. let me now let me do what I'm supposed to do and
Right.
let me help them out with this situation. And I think that is very much well important. And like you said, the consistency. We've been talking about consistency, y'all.
Definitely.
Jessica has really been talking about it throughout the show. She hadn't said the word consistency, but one time, but I'm telling you, all of what she's saying, the steps, how you're going about doing the work, it is consistency. And I love those gems that you dropped to let us know from a vendor standpoint, also from a host standpoint, because I get a lot of times people are discouraged about taking that leap of faith, being a vendor. I know some people they don't feel like they're doing their very best because nobody's jumping on their lives if they're using the social media platform. No one is jumping on their lives to patronize with them. And then, like, of course, you go to a vendor event. I've been to vendor events, and it's like, I felt bad because I'm like, I don't want to purchase none of that
Right.
because I just don't want to purchase none of that. It's no shade to nobody, but I do know that that's a disappointing feeling to know that somebody's passing your table and no one is purchasing anything from you. But
Right.
also, I've noticed that when I go to events, that people are just
Sitting.
sitting there and they're looking like
Look, sitting.
these candles gonna sell themselves.
They not gonna sell themselves.
This
And
cup don't sell itself. Listen,
let me tell you, when you be confident in one thing that you do and be consistent, you
yes,
start.
consistency is the
I
key.
started selling clothes that was on my body. I was like, this is something I just bought for me. People was like, Jessica, I want that. Where you get that from? Where did you purchase that? Where
Yeah,
you have to in your business, you have to know if you setting the candle, it's the best candle there is. And you gotta let them know this is the best candle you're gonna get. So they know
listen.
I need to purchase that candle.
Right,
You was
right.
about to say, Nikki, I saw your red cup.
And I don't even do red cups. Everybody know I use one color only, pink. But
But
of
what
course, if I had to sell this red cup, I gotta sell this red cup.
right. So what
But
they be doing,
me sitting there with this red cup, just like, y'all better buy this cup. Who
they
gonna buy
don't tell
this?
you nothing about the red cup.
I really, and then, like, confidence. I love what you said there, Carol. Confidence. Confidence. Now that's a word that Jessica used early in the show, you guys. She talked about the confidence of how she really seriously helped that young lady who's purchasing that swimsuit to feel very confident in the body. But we gotta really seriously encourage these people who are
Mhm.
struggling in that area of, because I mean, think about it. You have a really good skill set. I can really truly build and make some reefs. I can really make some glasses. I can really make some things, but I just don't have the connecting of the dots to go together for me to speak. Some people are just seriously like they're shy, but then you have to ask yourself, like, are you shy or are you complacent?
Right. That's true. That's really
Because I
true.
mean, it's one thing. Because I mean, I'm shy, and
Right.
people don't believe it, but I am. I'm shy. Girl, listen, I'm very shy. Don't drink. I'm telling you the truth, Jessica. I'm shy when it comes down to me having to speak to adults. Like
Right.
I am. Seriously.
But you
You
know
be
what? That's why I was saying certain other ways that you can sell though.
okay.
People don't use nothing. They don't want to work. They don't want to do the work. You don't have to just talk. You heard me say you can do like me. I wear my swimsuits. Okay, this is me. If they said a reef, wear a reef on your head, wear it around your neck. You know, wear it on your arm. Let the products work for you. If you got candles, you need to light one right there at the table. We
That
need to
is me. I
share.
am shy. I really am shy, Lorraine.
She
I'm
say,
shy. I'm shy when it comes down to a bunch of people.
girl, that's why I had to drink. She say, I'm shy. I was
No,
like,
I am. I mean, I'm an introvert extrovert. I can do my work. I can do my work to the stage, but once I get off the stage, I'm done. It's like
yeah, it's over. Miss Nikki say, I'm done. It's
I'm
over.
done.
Y'all
I
don't
got
say
really good one-on-one conversations, but after that, it's like I'm done.
you're right.
Yeah,
But
definitely.
that's why I was saying that you can sell in different ways, not just
Okay,
talking, but eventually you're gonna have to talk.
that's what I was getting ready to say. So, how do you really seriously and and
Make your
and really seriously, Jessica? Let's just talk about this too. Too. Is there a moment when you just really need to look at how many times you've been to an event and how you're really not doing very well? Do you encourage that person to just say, okay, that's not for you? Or would you encourage them to get someone like is there like a vendor Is there like a host coach or vendor coaching? Do y'all have some like networking or
Okay.
schooling or workshops or something that somebody could possibly join into?
So since I have came into it, I'm always tampering with stuff.
Okay.
At the things that they don't have.
Mm,
Even when I had told you, remember I told you a long time ago I was gonna do the vendor event for the kids, and I wanted y'all to come out a week before, and I was gonna have mentors to talk to them.
yes.
I think we do not have that. So
Oh.
I basically a lot of people deal with me too because I'm okay with letting them know, this just because this is my first time, I can kind of just tell them what they can do, what will help and stuff like that. But
Mm,
I would love to before I do a host a vendor event, get with all the vendors and have people to come in and talk to them about how
mm,
or just how to be in business. And
mm.
we do not have that.
See, that's a
Yeah.
good idea. That's a good idea. I was talking to somebody. I ain't gonna call her name out loud, but Carol No Excuses Smith. That's my friend. Like she is an
Oh,
amazing young woman who is like she's doing it big in the wonderful
okay.
world of nonprofit work for after school. She's a really
So really.
I'm just checking to see if you're still on here. But she's doing
Mhm.
it so big in the after school programming, and getting people qualified, nonprofit organizations qualified for after school feeding and at risk feeding for children. And so she has such a wealth of knowledge, right? And
Right.
so it's crazy how people really seriously they pass over that knowledge. And I love what you said, to have these people in a room to say, okay, here's some things that you can do to better yourself. And Carol's class is $75, which she's going to give you so much more information about how to get this done. But when people don't even invest in themselves, let's talk about financial investment in self work and really seriously how important it is to spend the money to educate yourself. Like you said, to get your tables together. Don't have things that's just all on the table, raggedy and all that
It's
stuff. So,
very
how
important.
important is that?
It's very important because those people that's coming to you, that's bringing you something and telling you about what's going on, they have
Mhm.
done it before. They have
Yeah,
had trials and tribulations during the process. So they are there to really help you to avoid those situations. And nothing is wrong for getting paid for it. Hey,
yep,
I'm willing to pay my $75. I'm willing to pay my $100 if it's gonna stop me from losing $800, $1,000, $2,000. That's how you got to think about it when you get in the when you get educated on your business. Don't think that you're losing; you only gaining from
yeah,
the person. They are educating you on things that they have went through, and they avoiding. They allowing you to avoid certain situations. It's just like a mom and a daughter, or a
yeah,
mom their child.
yeah,
Hey, I'm giving you everything that's going on. So you don't go through those things. You just got to pay for it. Invest in
yeah,
yourself. You really about your business. You don't
yeah,
invest in yourself. You know you can't do yourself wrong. So you spending $75 or $100 or $200 on yourself to get more knowledge. I don't see nothing wrong with it. You just got to push harder. Okay, I paid 200 for this class. Now I'm gonna have to
yeah,
come up with 400, 1,000 once I get the knowledge.
yep, yep.
So,
Yeah, they are giving you the blueprint to the success in your particular field. Absolutely. And the thing is this here, what I always now and what I'm trying to understand is that so we saw this on I don't know if you saw it, Jessica, but have you saw the lady that they're posting about who was posing in front of the car?
I posted her.
You did. You did. You did. And did. So the thing is that she was posing in front of this car, and she's not the only one.
Right. She's
She's
not
not the only one. And so I think that's another thing that when remember we talked about this new generation of business and how they use these flashy cars, these bags, and all these things, and look at my money. Like I get nervous when somebody tell me you can make $100,000 in 3 days.
I know
Sir, ma'am, that sounds like a little bit of me working the state colors.
it
It does
is.
not sound legit.
It is. But see, that goes back into when I was telling you that you have to go and read upon these people. Like me being a host,
Yes,
you just can't pay me to be a vendor. You need to know about me.
exactly. I run fast. Absolutely.
Let me see what she got going on. Is she really doing vending events? Okay, is these her pictures? Like I'll be trying to be detailed. So that's with anybody. If they teaching you something, you need to go and research on them. Hey, let me
Yeah,
really see. Okay, how many business they have? How many buildings they have? Is they really being one on one with the people that are being involved with? See, me, I go looking for the people who are one on one with you, cause
yeah.
me, I need to be focused. I don't need a million people and it's me, you, and a million people. I need 5 people in the room
Right.
so I can get
Oh, that's
everything.
good.
Did. So that's another thing too. A lot of us go for the image. You
Yes.
know, they look
You
at the
can't
picture.
teach me without evidence. You sure right, Carol.
There you go.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
gotta have evidence. So a lot of people that they like to follow the trend and what everybody's doing,
Mhm.
especially in the young era.
Good
Us,
evening, Tangela.
we don't like to, we think since they did it, okay, they ain't have to work for it. I ain't gonna work for it. Yep, they have to work for it. Either they did something they wasn't supposed to do, like the lady who went in there and took a picture by that by that car,
That
and
$5,000 G wagon. I mean,
but
that $5
she
million dollar
of
G
all
wagon.
because now she finna start getting $0. Sometimes
All right, let's see. Are you there, Jess?
somebody calling me, you know,
Okay.
start calling when you're going on live. They,
Listen,
but
they
I mean,
calling.
you have to know what you're getting into when people are teaching you things.
Yeah,
Just read upon their background. We got social media now. You can get all in that little bit. Okay, yeah, she be
yeah,
doing classes. Okay, I like how she do her classes. Okay, she take the time out to talk to you. One
yeah,
on one. She give you a book. She give you the paperwork.
yeah,
It ain't all nice and glamorous all the time.
yeah.
They keep it real sometimes. They call you hair all over their head. No, I'm just kidding.
Right, exactly.
But
Yeah,
seriously though, instead of always, I don't want to say they pretending because they have money, but it being always too flashy, you
yeah.
know, too flashy. No,
Because I always say, if your story line is too clean cut, are
right,
you are you are you in the beginning portion of it, or are you at the end of it and you don't want to share the beginning and the middle? I think truly, honestly, where we are in business time right now, everybody want to know what to do now.
right,
Okay, we know you got it from the mud. We know you went through the hard struggles. We get it. Somebody didn't went through homelessness. Somebody went through some pain. Somebody has been rejected. Somebody has heard 1,000 no's. Somebody has heard all of these great things, and you've been in this place. But now, what do we do right now? Okay, now that you have, you went through that, then you got the building, or you got an opportunity to get the contract. But what do I do like right now? Right now with no employees, with no capital, with no resources directly, with me being the only employee. What do I do now? What do I do now? Because I got to get a job. Like what
right.
I do now. And I think that is important that we really start conversating there in the business.
The
But
struggle,
that's the problem, Jessica. Nobody can tell us about that part because we too busy flashing the money saying in 2 days you're gonna be a millionaire. Baby, no.
not showing the
Mm,
hard work. That's why
yeah,
some of them, like the people that have like the clothing lines. I mean, when they actually stand up 24 hours, having to get deliveries out there and things shipped and this going on.
yes.
And it's this T-shirt. It's this lady, this man who sell T-shirt. He have his whole family, and they all working together. And he got boxes everywhere. That's the stuff I like to see. Show me the detail of the hard work,
Yes.
and then the good outcome.
Yes, how to lay the foundation of the business. Absolutely. And that's one
Right.
thing we do here at Simply Her Empowerment Connection Show. That's why we invite really great people like Jessica Byrd and all our great past guests who they give us their story of where they are right now, how they're doing their business, how they're working, and giving those gems, like you said, Jessica, sharing those stories and really seriously letting you know exactly what resources are out there that are untapped into. And that's
Right.
what it's about. It's about really, truly building your business, like you just said, Carol, the foundation. I'm all about laying great, solid foundation. I say it all the time. I am a tortoise. I am not the hare. I am running this race very slow and steady
Right.
because the turtle is going to win, but he stayed the course. The hare, he went around flashing, jumping, thinking because he's the fastest animal, he could win and messed around and lost.
Right.
And so we got to get out of that place and that position of believing that fast. Because when the world catch on to you, I love Tabitha Brown. When the world catches on to you, it's gonna feel like, oh my God, where did they come from? Woo, Jessica, she showed up today, and you're like, no, I've been here. You
Right.
just hadn't been paying attention to me.
Right. Right.
And so I love what you're saying. So how can people connect with you and really seriously, how are they able to get involved with what you're doing? Go ahead on and promote and tell the people who you are with the sneaker ball and all these great things because again, we want to be able to provide these families and friends and people with some really good solid information where they're able to move forward. So go ahead on and tell the people who you are. I'm going to give you the platform and encourage the people too, Jessica.
Okay. So for the Sneaker Ball Gala, it is August the 6th from 7 to 11. We'll be networking. It's a meet and greet. Everybody is invited. If you get on my page, Jessica Byrd, which I'll be able to tag Miss Nikki in, you'll be able to get the information, get the flyer on where it's located. Um, Also, I have the only event I have that's coming up for young teens becoming queens, nonprofit, would be Teen Christmas, which is um basically we donate to teenagers for Christmas. So how you give gifts to little kids, we give it to teenagers, and we have a whole program for that. If you want to be involved, you always can message me on Jay's Curve Collection. You can email me at Jay's Curve Collection at jayscurvecollection.com. Um, you can follow me on Facebook at Jessica Bird. You can always message me in my inbox. I'm always open for ideas, collabs. Only collabs that are really ready to work because I work. And I think that's it. What else? So Jay's Curve Collection. Oh, and if you wanna, I'm having another vendor event, which will be October the 30th. During Halloween. Last year we had 75 vendors. It was at a big park where people come and shop there all the time, the Kingwood Center. So if you want to be involved with that, hit me up. Let me know. Let's talk about some things. If you have knowledge on anything that you want to help with, let me know. I'm here.
All right. I love it. And again, oh, let me see. We got a comment came in that says, gotta be in it for the long run.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah.
Yes, Mr. Christopher. Yes, yes, Chris. Chris Wilmore. Yes, that is amazing. And that is the truth. Look, Jessica, I am so grateful to have you on the show tonight.
I'm
And
so
so he said he'll be in touch. Chris said he will be in touch. Absolutely. And that's exactly what we have to do. We have to build relationships, networking, and get with people who are about the business. We have so many scams out here. We have so many people who are really seriously putting up false narrative out. And that's why places and spaces such as our show, we provide this platform for families, for individuals, for businesses, ministries, organizations that are about the positive push and
right.
really seriously about motivating and putting out the right information. We have so many people that are doing so many things, right? They're
Right.
not giving us a platform where we can thrive and we can strive and be the best that we can be. So it's great people like you at J Curves Collection, all your many hats that you wear, but just being an amazing woman who is
Thank
really putting forth an effort, like you said earlier, to break those generational curses, like
Yes.
just breaking them. And so thank you for sharing, Chris. Thank you so much. I appreciate that share
Thank you,
because
Chris.
that's what we have to do. We have to share the information whenever you guys are in position to better someone's life, to give out the information. I love to connect with people like Jessica, like Carol, and a lot of more of my great guests that come on each and every night and with me on the days that I do my lives. That's the purpose of us being here because I want to change the narrative of what we are really seriously having out in our communities, in our city, in our states, in our world today. Somebody is sitting around saying, I really wish I did know how to become a really good vendor.
Right.
And like you said, to acquire some really great clients. But I don't know. And they probably look tonight. They're gonna watch on the replay or see our YouTube channel and
Be
they will
like,
have now
I need to
this
do that.
encounter. Yeah,
Right.
they have this encounter. And so I want to say thank you, Jessica,
Yes.
publicly. Thank you for always, always believing in me. Thank you for
Yes.
allowing me to pour into your life. And I just appreciate you for being willing to come onto the show and that energy. Don't stop. Do not
Okay.
give up. Don't quit. Don't stop. Just keep going. Don't let people get you off track.
Right.
You may feel like you're not making an impact, but you really seriously are. You are really truly making a big impact in people's lives. And just when you think nobody's watching you, they really are.
Oh yeah.
They watching. They're
Oh
watching
yeah. Yeah.
because you will really see it. You will see the job that you're doing where people will really honestly, they'll be trying to duplicate your work.
I had another person come out with the swimsuits, but she couldn't last that long because it just
Nope.
got in you.
That's what
It
I'm saying.
got in you.
You
Yeah.
know, you trend so hard, become a household name to where they try to steal your brand, you know? And so it's okay. But one thing I can say is that don't stop doing what God told you to do.
Yes, ma'am.
Don't stop doing what you know that is going to be necessary and needed. And of course, hey, I love the fact that I call you Jamaican, you work all these jobs, but let's talk about that really quick. What do you do for yourself to relax? Because you are a traveler, girl. You be
Traveling.
traveling.
Let me tell you what I learned about traveling.
Yes.
When you travel, you go and see things that you don't see every day or
Hmm.
in your normal life, and you be like, "Hey, I need to be on the next flight somewhere else."
Yeah.
So I do a lot of traveling. Well, not a lot. A lot of people say it's a lot, but I know people do a lot of travel. And um I love to meditate.
Yeah.
I love to go and just sit in the jacuzzi, relax,
Yeah.
have some wine or some tea, and just chill and be around my kids. I love my kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. They
So
so beautiful.
they keep me motivated. Traveling keep me motivated because I'll be trying to see the next state, the
Yes.
city, the next beach, the next.
I know once, like, listen, once you become a traveler, once you get to getting out there and seeing these beautiful sights and things, you're like, I don't want to go back home. I want to go to the next place. Yeah.
Right.
That is truly, I love what you said. The goal is to make so much money. So when you definitely, when that phone goes off in the morning, is making money and you're on the beach or whatever, that's what I say. I
Right.
want to make sleeping money. I want
Keep
my
it
money
fun.
to be making money where my phone just be saying cha-ching, 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 cha-ching. And
Right.
that's because I am doing the work and putting in and doing what I need to do. Be sure to find time to take care of your own well being.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yes, that is true, Chris. That is the first thing you definitely want to make sure you're able to take care of yourself because you're your own rescue. And
Right.
that's what I say to everybody. You are your own rescue. If you are not rescuing yourself, then you cannot rescue nobody else. Like
Right.
they say on the flight, put the mask on yourself first, then help somebody else. And so they need you breathing while you trying to say the
Right. They do. They do tell you save yourself.
say you said.
Right.
And here I am. I'm like, yeah, let me save myself and get out too.
Right.
Minute got outside and signed up to be the rescue committee.
Right.
Yeah, definitely. But I love it. I do love it. Keep going. Keep really, really, truly pushing. Y'all, if you want to be a part of this amazing event that Jessica has going on, August the 6th, the sneaker ball, you definitely want to be able to sign up. Go to her page. We will have it posted on our page, and you guys will be able to sign up. There is still tickets available, right, Jessica?
Yes, there is.
There's tickets still available. You guys don't want to miss that event. Get dressed up. Sometimes we just need to get all spruced up, looking all good, and spend a night out on the town and enjoying a nice opportunity to just see something different and try something different. Intentionally. Let's get intentional with that. And let's do that. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, y'all give it up for Jessica Byrd. Thank you, Jessica. Thanks so much for joining us. Listen, I am super excited about our guest. She came on tonight with a beautiful attitude, and we thank God for Jessica just sharing her wealth of knowledge. You have to know that you have a place in this world to hustle, get it done, do the work. Don't let nobody try to stop you, block you, and get you off balance because you deserve it. That's the purpose of tonight's show, was because we want to show you how business can move, and there's multiple ways that you can earn funds and you can be a very much better you. Learning how to really seriously build your business, learning how to network your business, learning how to really honestly connect yourself and doing some great things. That's what Jessica Byrd was talking about. Really, truly, honestly, having multiple ways and really, really seriously educating yourself on how to become better. I know that it is so tough out there for us as business owners. I know that right now we're feeling as if at the grassroots level that we're not really doing our very best. But I want to encourage you and continue to let you know that there is so many great things that are available for you. There are so many great opportunities. Yes, I know it's getting rough. Ooh, it's a little tough and a lot of overwhelming results of what you're expecting. But if you just take your time, really, really seriously take your time, breathe, and get connected with people in your business. You can't really do it by yourself. You need the customers, you need the clientele, you need the people to come and help be a big major service for what you have going on. So what I need you to do is I need you to get encouraged. Don't by no means stop. It's the fourth quarter coming up. And in this fourth quarter, there is something that you're going to need. There is something that's going to really seriously, really, really say that I'm going to need to be my much better self. I'm a better person today because I've paid for that class, or I've encouraged myself and connected and networked. I've asked the questions. I've become a thorough reader of more than just what my business consists of. I am more of a brander. I'm learning how to network. I'm learning how to build my marketing strategies. I'm connecting with people who are so much better than what I am. If it's going to be, it needs to be up to you. If it's to be, it's up to me. It's up to you to make this thing go better. It's up to you to make this thing be the best. It's up to you to really seriously, you are really seriously your first rescue. So you have to really say, I am going to build my business. I am going to build my brand, and I will not apologize for all the great things that I deserve to be doing in my branding. Do you not know that there is so many opportunities available for you? There are so many things that you can really seriously do. Just take out the time to really connect with people. Take out the time to get with the right individuals. Take out that time to say, I am going to put that extra 2 to 3 minutes over into my business, the same amount of time that I put into someone else's business. Entrepreneurs, let me challenge you today. This week, we are going to spend about 10 extra minutes of our time doing what we know we're supposed to do best. If you are working on someone else's job, I challenge you at your lunch break, that 30 minutes or hour, you dedicate that time to clocking out of that business that you're paying your bills with every day and clock into your business where you're preparing yourself to be a full-time employee for your own business. So take out that time and really seriously build your brand, build your name, read something, get involved in something. Let's really seriously share some network connections and resources. And just as Jessica said, let's do some investigation. Let's do the work. Let's check out some backgrounds of people who are saying that they can really seriously, they can elevate you to this level. They can give you this. They can push you there. There's nothing wrong with researching people. There's nothing wrong with doing a little backgrounding. There's nothing wrong with securing your bag and really seriously protecting your investment. Because what it shows is that you're not lacking the knowledge because someone is saying it to you. You're really empowering yourself and you're building the knowledge and you're really getting the wealth of knowledge that's necessary so that you can be the very best that you can be. You really seriously, honestly, you deserve it all. And you too can be the next multimillionaire, the next billionaire. You can be the next big Amazon. You can be the next Bill Gates. You can be the next Warren Buffett. You can be the next Jay-Z. Whomever you are really idolizing yourself behind, you have the right to be that person too. You can level up, so do what you gotta do. But one thing I can tell you is, if you're sitting down and you're throwing in your towel and you're deciding that you're gonna give up, you can't win on the couch. I'm just saying. Listen, it's not about what I say, it's about how I make you feel. And man, I hope I made you feel some type of way. Thank you guys for joining us tonight. And again, we will see you guys next Sunday. Bye-bye. Have a great day.